Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE is a loud, colorful, musical JRPG on the Wii U. The subject of censorship before coming to the West because of costumes and content, it mostly seemed to fly under the radar when it came out here in the States. That's probably because it's actually a crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. At the end of the day, though, it's about 95% Shin Megami Tensei and 5% Fire Emblem. So if you came here looking for strategic battles and permanent character deaths, you're just not gonna find it. But if you're looking for a 75-hour RPG with a good plot, nice characters, and high-energy combat, this is definitely your deal. TMS revolves around Itsuki and his childhood friend Tsubasa. Tsubasa wants to be a Japanese pop idol in order to search the industry for her missing sister. She vanished with an entire opera house's worth of people 5 years ago without a trace. Along the way, they run into the Mirages, evil spirits from another realm that are out to steal people's performa. Performa is basically a human being's magical essence. It dictates the fiery passion you have over artistic pursuits like singing, dancing, acting, modeling, and photography. Becoming friends with Chrom and Seda from the Fire Emblem side of this crossover, it's up to our new Mirage Masters to take out the bad guys, protect Tokyo, find the missing people, and rise to stardom. Much like the Shin Megami Tensei series, your time is divided between your social life and your saving the world life. While it's important to save the world, battle evil, and become more powerful as you go, real life still goes on and you can't fall behind in that either. It's important to support your fellow actors and singers by doing side quests with them, showing enthusiasm after their performances, and spending enough time with them to progress each individual's story. So yes, it's important to spend time with every party member both in and out of battle if you want to be successful. 1 minute you'll be taking on the ball-bustingly difficult bosses deep in the Idolosphere dimension, which is the dungeons. The next you'll be attending a concert to cheer on one of your friends as they light up the stage. All the music is actual Japanese voiceover singing, and all of it is excellent. Like I said, this game is loud, colorful, and has a seriously Japanese identity. The spoken dialogue and singing was actually not translated, unfortunately, so if you're not into anime, the voices can get really annoying. I just turned off the cutscene voice acting and gave everybody funny accents. It made the game a lot more fun for me. The music videos stayed intact though, and although I couldn't understand what was being said, it really didn't make them any less beautiful with subtitles and choreography. The Wii U controller doubles rather brilliantly as a cell phone called a topic. In it, your party members will chat with you no matter where you are via text message, emoticon stickers, and so on. They'll encourage you, tell you more about the quests you're on, or just plain gripe about whatever's going on at the moment. This was a great tool to help flesh out everyone, in my opinion. You don't always want to sit for a 20-minute cutscene, and yes, there are 20-minute cutscenes. This is a Shin Megami Tensei game after all. All of the people you work with have dreams, emotional baggage, personal demons, and problems for you to help them with. If you follow up on everybody's side stories, you do of course get a better ending than normal as a reward. Battle is turn-based and very satisfying. The game combines SMT's elemental weakness system with Fire Emblem's weapons triangle. If you've never played either of those games, well, it's basically like a simple puzzle. Every enemy is weak to at least one sort of attack, whether it be a specific element of magic or a specific weapon type, such as swords or axes. You have to find it and exploit it. When you do, you'll set off the session mechanic. Sessions are basically combo attacks that cause party members to dash in for a single strike before leaving, even if they're not present or in your active party at the time. By the end of the game, I'm not kidding, I had sessions chaining into 15 attacks and 2 song and dance numbers per turn. And that's not hyperbole. Over time, you learn special duo arts, which happen at random, in which 2 characters will sing a short song and a special, even higher damage effect will happen. The game's flair for dramatics, over-the-top fireworks, and fantastic battle visuals keep it interesting no matter how big or small the fight. Boss battles, like I said, are ball-breakingly difficult. Leveling up and being strong just doesn't matter so much as understanding each boss's moves and strategy mechanics. Most of them have the strategy of just taking multiple turns in a row to bring you from full health to zero, but there are ways to endure. Each encounter becomes more and more white-knuckle difficult than the last, and it's up to you to figure out how to dance their dance, or they will just flatten you. Not to mention, boss fights can last upwards of an hour if you let them. I found myself running out of resources and potions really often. A single misstep during these boss fights can get your whole party killed in one go, so you have to be on top of things from start to finish if you want to win. Dungeons, called idolospheres, get it? Idolospheres, will appear rapidly throughout the game. Each one is themed after the person they are involved with. Mirages have a habit of possessing powerful singers, dancers, and actors and taking them away in order to drain their performa energy. When they enter the idolosphere, the environment shapes according to their history, psyche, or profession. If you stop to look at all the little details, it's actually very impressive and symbolic. The dungeons are repetitive, though, and honestly very strenuous. I would have liked more variety and maybe some harder or more involved puzzles. I ended up revisiting every dungeon 5 or 6 times, which felt like padding. There is so much backtracking in this game, I was getting headaches by the end of it all. That, on top of the outrageously high random encounter rate, can cause some serious burnout for the uninitiated. I finished this game at about the 75-hour mark, and probably a third of that was just straight up level grinding. Hope you have a high tolerance for pain, because special moves and quality gear in this game are earned, not given. Almost like a primitive MMO, power is awarded for pure time spent, not for skill or know-how. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, much like the Persona series, does deal with things a bit more maturely than some bubble-headed fantasy games do. It deals with real-life problems, things like daddy issues, struggling with self-respect, being a good role model for others, and working hard for what you have compared to those around you. These characters aren't just brain-dead JRPG cardboard cutouts, and the game earned my respect for its cast. Some of them come from broken homes, have missing parents, or problems expressing their true feelings for fear of being hurt. They feel like people because they have not only hopes and dreams, but problems and emotional baggage to deal with. Helping everyone be the best they can be not only helps you in battle, but lets you bring everyone to their full potential as a performer. And that is the best reward you can really get in a game like this. Unlocking story sections, chasing down side quests, and just stopping to shoot the breeze with these characters reveals all kinds of details about them that the average person would really just skirt by if they weren't looking. If you're into the celebrity scene with things like American Idol, So You Think You Can Dance, Britain's Got Talent, and so on, this game is definitely for you. If you've ever watched Power Rangers, have been to a live concert, or enjoyed a soap opera, this is definitely for you. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is all about people that want to act, sing, or dance their way to the top, and how their lives are affected atop of saving the world. Now, the game isn't without its flaws. There's way too much grinding, boss battles are far too difficult, and power is only given for time spent rather than earned through skill. But it's a great story with a great cast of characters, and that's why we play RPGs, right? That, and occasionally it rewards you with a full-on music video, which is always cool, so definitely check this one out.